Yeah, obviously tough loss, but I really proud of all the guys, man. The fight we showed to bring that game, back down to 4 points, just shows the heart that we have. So, just really proud of everyone in the fight we showed, and yeah, just encouraging everyone to keep our heads up because we still got one more game.
Thank you. Coach, your thoughts on the game tonight?
Um, I don't think anything much needs to be said. Thought we played our worst game when it counted the most, and that early burst by South Sudan, like AJ said, we tremendous fight back by the guys, but it was just we spent too much energy in trying to claw back and didn't have enough to finish it. But it's unfortunate that this was the time for us to shoot below 40% from the field. We couldn't make shots, so I guess that's the story.
Thank you, Coach. I would like to open up the floor for questions. Please state your name and the outlet you are working for. Any questions? No. Yes, up here.
Coach John, my name is Jasmine from Net25. As much as we are aware now on how the fans reacted on the 4 games, we just it's just know that you have said sorry to your boss the other night, or was it just last night or the other night? Do you think you owe the Filipinos or the Gilas fans an apology for the losses of Gilas Pilipinas?
I've had numerous times. I've already said I'm really sorry that we were not able to deliver, and I take full accountability. I take full responsibility.
Just follow up one, is this still a learning experience for the team and for you as a coach?
No, this was a time for us to win, to execute. The learning is supposed to be, it was supposed to happen way back. This was a time for us to win and execute. And like I said, we didn't get the job done. But for the guys like AJ, we have a lot of young guys, AJ, Kai, Dwight. They definitely grew from this experience and learned a lot. And there's a lot to look forward for those young guys.
More questions.
Coach, Japan won in Okinawa, so just your thoughts about missing the Olympic berth, at least in the World Cup.
Again, unfortunate. We knew that this was the game we absolutely had to win because somebody would get the wins, and that's why I'm very, very disappointed. I'm not surprised Japan won. That's why I knew this was the game that we really absolutely had to get. So there goes our Olympic dreams for now for this World Cup.
Thank you. I think I saw one more question in the front. Yes.
Hi AJ, Kobe from Slam Philippines. You and Kai had a moment later on in the game. We threw him an alley-oop to cut the lead to 6. You guys have had that connection for a long time, and throughout this World Cup, you both have expressed how fun it is to play with each other. What's your thoughts on running this team with him for the next couple of years as the twin towers of the team?
Obviously, me and Kai have a good relationship off the court, and I think that translates on the court in terms of being on the same page. But also, obviously, everyone talks about my relationship with Kai. I also have a great relationship with Japef and with Jumar, and learned a lot from them as well. This experience has been invaluable in terms of getting that court time with Kai, getting that court time with Jumar, and getting that court time with Japef. Just great bigs that I'm learning a lot from.
Thank you. I think we have one more question over here. Yes.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Michael from Malaya. Coach Chot, can you describe the morale and the spirits of your players? Because there's still a game to be played on Saturday, and still implications for a possible stint in the Olympic qualifying tournament next year?
Obviously, we're very, very down. There's nothing else we can say, right? The morale is really low. Our job now is to get everyone ready for the next game, and that has to start with our mindset and our emotional heart set as well. So we just like to say that as difficult and as disappointing the campaign has been so far, I'm still very proud of the effort. The guys put themselves on the line, fought our best, and unfortunately things didn't go our way. The only thing that we can do now is just focus on the next game. There's one more game to be played, and we'll prepare as well as we can to again put up a fight against China on Saturday.
Another question here. Thank
Hi
you.
Coach, good evening. Lorenzo from Tiebreaker Times. I'd like to ask you, what can you say about your personal future with the team, and how would you reassess what needs to be done in the future for the Gilas program?
I don't think it's I think it's with regards to my personal future, that really is the hands of the federation. But for me myself, you all know that I've already retired and left this job several times. But when I've been asked to come back, I could not turn my back to the call of service for country, for flag and country. As to what the future holds, it's up to the federation. They know my feelings. We're in constant communication, and that's why I cannot answer your second question on what is the future for this Gilas team, because like I said, what we have right now is only what's in front of us. And like I said, even apart from me, the future with these guys, the core that we have right now, that's a very young core. Kai, AJ, Dwight, even Renz, Jamie, those are they're in their, these guys are in their early 20s, some in their mid 20s. So I think there's a core of a nucleus of guys here that has a bright future ahead of them.
Thank you. Final question.
Coach Jot, Raf from PTV Sports. You said earlier that obviously the team's morale is a bit low right now, but how do you intend to rally your guys and get them together for Saturday's game against China?
Just to remind them what we're playing for. We're playing for flag and country, and we're doing this as really our way to serve the country, the Philippines, and basically to remind them that it's more than just about a ball game or just a win, but it's something larger. Just leaving, hopefully ending on a winning note, leaving a lasting impression. We were faced with the exact same situation the last time I coached the World Cup in 2014. Remember when we faced the last game against Senegal with no chance to advance, but same situation now. We'll try to put everything together for one last push, knowing that it's not there's really no bearing except pride, fight for country, for service, which is exactly why we're all here in the first place. No matter how difficult this job is, we're here, we're doing it, and hopefully we can come in and play our best on Saturday.
Thank you.
Great concluding words. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. This concludes the presentation.